Okay guys, I ran out of storage for part 3, so I have to make a 4th part. I hope you guys appreciate these extra long videos or extra long parts for the purpose of learning, and also as a record or a reminder of what grows here in Melbourne all year round. So this is part 4 of the end of autumn video update from Fruitopia. Right here we have the bananas and the black sapoti I was just showing you, and a lot of sugar cane, and the red papaya I showed you, and the Rollinia, and we have a lot more over there which we're gonna go and have a look at, and more sugar cane there. And here we have the ice cream bean. We haven't heard much from the ice cream bean this year, have we? That's because the beans are still forming, but don't worry, I will be covering those. And here we have there's the lamb has, by the way, the one I picked the fruit from on part 1. Was it part 1 or part 2 when I picked a couple of fruit? That's the back of the house back there. And here is the babako, which is getting some, I don't know what that is, if that's cold damage or if it's a deficiency in some kind of mineral. Looks like a mineral deficiency to me. I could be wrong. That's the leaf above, top ones, as a comparison. So let me know what you guys think this is, because I can instantly give it some food. And next to it is the fuerte avocado, which I planted only a year and a half ago, waiting for it to give us its first fruit this year. The fuerte, it's just taken off like a rocket. The avocados here are just doing so well. I mean, guys, seriously, plant your avocados now here in Melbourne or in other temperate, cool to warm temperate climates, even down in Tasmania. I wish my mangoes were so easy. I'd like to see mangoes growing like this. That's my goal, ultimate goal. But I don't think that will be achievable unless we figure out some other way. So I'm trying all different ways, guys. Let's help each other out and figure out how to do this. Behind the babako, there's one fruit there, another one here. We have the cherry moya, one of 2. This is the main one, which has fruit, a lot of fruit, around 20, as I told you with the last cherry moya update. Definitely not shy this year to produce, as you guys can see. Zoom, the focus doesn't want to focus. So they're everywhere. Literally about 20. Where are they? And it's still flowering even now. Still flowering. So where are we? Back there. They're still small because I didn't arrive till the end of summer. I didn't do any hand pollinating. So see, look at this. Still flowering. Still flowering. Look at that. Still flowering. I wonder what's up with the focus. Yeah. So if I put the camera in deeper, there's like a dozen more all the way on the other side. So at least 20, maybe more. There's one back there too, you can see it. But they're pretty small, pretty tiny still. So I hope it catches up in spring. They usually stay the same size over winter because there's just not enough warmth. This one here is the largest one. This one here. And that's how big they should have been back in February or March. Yeah, March. This is how big they should have been. But that's all right. The tree's doing its own thing. I'd rather let the tree do its thing rather than push it myself or force it with hand pollination. That's the cherry moya. And that's the fuerte avocado. Bananas, sugarcane, and the passion fruit. And down here, another papaya. And have you noticed how the papayas are looking spectacular? Like, wow. This doesn't even look like winter, right? Looks like the beginning of autumn or the late spring. So I'm very stoked by the results of these varieties of papaya, because I branched away from the common one that I was growing every year. I should have done it many years ago. This is the Richter Gold. Yeah, I should have tried these varieties back in 2010, 2012, 2014. I just tried with the one variety for 8 years. The Southern Red Bisexual. Forget about it. It just doesn't work down here. Doesn't work down here, guys. But let's see what these guys do. These new varieties from Dailies. Here's another torpedo variety. I've got 2 of these. I showed you one before. This is the other one. They all stopped growing at around 3 feet or just under a meter, but looking extremely healthy. So it'll be interesting to see how they go over June, July, August. This is the other side of the cherry moya, where I have some red Dhaka bananas growing in ground. I tell you what, these red Dhakas, they look beautiful, extremely ornamental and pretty, but they're just not fruiting, guys. I've had fruit from every banana I've tried except dwarf Cavendish and these ones, the dwarf red Dhaka. Nothing. Year after year after year, one pup after another pup. And these ones here, which are the most protected because they're surrounded by an orange tree, pomelo tree, avocado tree, and cherry moya tree, right? All round protection, all round. And there's 2 of them, one there and one here. They're just not fruiting. And they've been in here for, wow, close to either 3 years or 4 years. I don't remember, maybe 4 years. And in between them is a bird of paradise, a giant bird of paradise. Right? In between. I've got everything tightly packed for protection. That was the whole idea, as some kind of a microclimate. So that red Dhaka there, and this red Dhaka here, which has already got a pup. So that's got a pup already, and another pup coming there, and another pup there. So this is like an experiment to finally see if I can get these guys to fruit here in our climate. The red Dhaka seems to be a lot more cold sensitive than the Goldfinger or the Rajapuri or the Ducais or the Pisan Ceylon, which are all the other ones I've tried, and they've done well. I'm I'm standing on a couple of steps of the ladder to show you guys above the lamb hassia and above the cherry moya there, the ice cream bean. I might have to need a taller ladder because the widescreen doesn't. Yeah, that's it. I have to do that. Okay. You can see the ice cream bean has got new shoots all over. Right? I wish it was still sunny, but it's not. And there are the early beans coming. There you go. There they are. See that? There's a few of them there. Not as many as last year. Last year we had twice as many beans. And it is what it is. There's some more there. You can see those beans there. So that's an update on the ice cream bean too. It's kind of hard to get in there now that everything is bushed out around it. It's not like it used to be a couple of years ago. I'm not complaining though, guys, because thanks to that what do you call it, grown tight packed growing method, having these sugarcane guys climbing up there and all the other protection, bananas here and the lamb has there, we're able to protect all the young guys that are going to be going in there or already are in there. Let's try to chop through this sugarcane to get closer to the ice cream bean on the other side. Now I'm standing under it. You can see here a little better. That's all the mulch from the sugarcane that I cut up last week. See that? Yep. So I'm directly underneath the tree now, the ice cream bean. And there's one bean right there. They're still mid-size, about mid-size. And yes, ice cream bean will grow here in Melbourne, not a problem. As a matter of fact, for me, it's thrived. It's been anything but difficult. Anything but difficult. And they're very fast growing. And this is another view from the other side, the back side. There's that cherry moya, sorry, that Rollinia that I showed you in the previous video. Okay, and beneath it is the Davison plum, very, very, very slow growing Davison plum, but still doing good, holding on there really nice. And here we have the pigeon pea. Pigeon pea is doing good. First attempt at pigeon pea, just as a test. And this is the Kensington Pride grafted mango that I've had in the ground now for a year and a half. Look at all this, look what I've done. These are all the fig leaves. All the leaves from the 3 fig trees I showed you. These are all going to feed the tropical trees I'm going to plant out here in spring. That's why I did this to the lemon tree. See that? What I did to the lemon tree? I butchered it and it came back to life. Told you it would. And again, the ice cream beans. Halfway. There's quite a few of them in here. This is like the core, underneath the core. Those ones up there are the biggest ones that I've seen so far. Right in the middle there. Then you've got more under here. And so on. So, oh, there's some more up there. Up there. There you go. They're hiding. Hard to see. Ice cream bean. Inga edulis. And here we have the main mandarin tree, which we enjoy at the end of winter. This is like 30 years old, and it's got, every year it has like, I don't know, 400, 500 mandarins. I don't need to thin this out because the tree is so established it can hold all of them. So that's our reward at the end of winter in July, August and September. So go planting, guys. Don't wait any longer. Plant now. Plant. Tropical and warm temperate. And to wrap it up, here are the babies in the greenhouse. I gave them some feed yesterday, liquid fertilizer. And they're all happy campers in here. I'm getting some sign of, I don't know what that is. They say it's too much water on a few of the pots. What's it called again? Not fungus. Is that fungus? But nothing to worry about. Just back off on the water, right? So that's the greenhouse. I'll be making a full video on these guys in about a week. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. All 4 parts. I know it was pretty monumental and epic. These are the bananas I picked last week. They're ripening outdoors, and we've been eating the ones we picked off the rack. These are the fruits I picked up today whilst I was filming. Avocados and so on. And the only kiwi we got this year. Okay, please like and comment on these 4 videos. I really appreciate your viewing and sharing these videos with your friends too. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and we'll see you from the next epic video. Bye, guys.